Hey guys, this is Apostle Eda. Thank you so much for joining me on this absolute beautiful day called Tuesday, guys. Thank you so very, very much. And we're going to be talking about some things that I think will very, very much help a lot of you guys progress in your spiritual walk. And I hope that a lot of the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that I give, that you guys are utilizing it to make your life better and to make situations more healthy and more affordable. Especially with those that are endeavoring to get out of things and get it in a better place and state of life. Okay. All right. We got Minister Mario, son of Ochosi Capricorn, up in here. We thank God for each one. What's up, Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina? Y'all is in tune. Listen, guys, I am very much excited because we are only 21 people shy of 1,000 on YouTube. We are almost there, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. As you're being notified that I am live, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We appreciate each and every one of you guys, YouTube as well. Because let me tell y'all something. Every chance I get, I love to share information with people, especially if they're going to be little mama back. Pisces, Brooklyn. Okay, how you doing, Brooklyn? If this is your first time in my live, post your zodiac sign. What's up, my Sagittarius from Trinidad? Peter, did you get my email? Because I hope that's you that I emailed on TikTok. I hope I ain't send that to somebody else. What's up, Kim Pendleton, my other Gemini? We got Dillard. All right, Gemini. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. All right, we got some stuff. So check your email. Yes. All right. And we want to say to each and every one of you guys, I appreciate your support. I appreciate what you guys are doing. Those that have been supporting my website, those have been being patient with me. Okay, check. Make sure you check. Because I hope I didn't send that to the wrong place. I was trying to make sure that was you on TikTok. All right, we got Scorpio over here. We got Scorpio back to back. Make sure you guys post your zodiac sign, where you're from. We're gonna get ready to get started because some people at work or whatever. But I want to come on and teach this. Oh, you miss me? Thank you so much. I miss y'all too. Y'all know when y'all be. I know y'all got to be at it. What's up, Harriet, my Capricorn? All right, hello. We got Sagittarius for Orlando. All right, Orlando. I was in there a couple weeks ago. I was in Orlando. All right, North Carolina. Don't forget to tap that screen. All right, thank you so much. Don't forget to tap that screen. I appreciate that. As they get ready to know. Now, y'all know I'm constantly trying to drop knowledge, wisdom, understanding, because I honestly believe that we will be better at our practice if we have more clarity. I understand that in some of these ATRs, I cannot give you guys mysteries of those ATRs if you're not initiated. But what I can do is give you find foundational truth that's applicable, whether you're an EFA, Voodoo, Santeria, Christianity, shamanism, whether you're a mystic, whether you're an Ajay, whether you're a witch, whether you're a solitary conjurer, whether you're a hoodoo worker, voodoo. It don't matter. Some things are just universal. What's up, my Gemini Cancer cusp? All right, and we want to say, before we get ready to start, these are the cards that I read from 72 Names of God, Technology of the Soul. When it comes down to our spirituality, God, some people take it seriously. Some people just get into spirituality to try to help them get in something or out of something. And that's really not, I know it can do all those things, but that's not why I do. What's up, Aquarius? I see you over there in TikTok land. Appreciate you. Brother Johnny, my father of our church, Cancer in here. Thank you so much for joining us. And guys, once again, if you are really in this spiritual journey, you will know all the amount of work, time, and energy and money that goes in to get into certain places spiritually and being able to, and the experiences that I have to go through in order to be able to be as real and as honest as I can with you guys. Because a lot of times people can't give you what they don't have. And the reason why they don't have, if you ain't gone through something, how can you tell somebody how to go through it? You understand? So sometimes, even as a practitioner, as a spiritual, I have to go through certain things so that I can have a better understanding how to minister and utilize this knowledge, this wisdom, the understanding, how to utilize the scriptures in order to help you. What's up, Aquarius? Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time in my live, I would say this to you, sir and ma'am. Please, sir and ma'am. All right, Nisi Aries from Phoenix, Arizona. And if this is your first time in my live, please, sir and ma'am, go to my YouTube account. We are just barely 21 people from being 1,000. Help me reach that mark, that threshold. We appreciate each and every one of you guys that do not mind supporting based off the information that is being given. Now, I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. We're going to talk about something today that I know that is very important. Thank you so much. You're going to really learn some stuff. Now, one thing that I like to do with people when we're talking about the ATRs are African traditional religion. Even if you're in Christianity, that comes from Egyptology, which is Egypt and the practices of Egypt. So I try to talk to each and every one of you guys, so it doesn't matter if you just started. All right, my first timers, make sure you guys are on my YouTube account. It's Apostle Samuel Ely Jr. Go there, subscribe, come back. All right? We only need like 21 people, I think, and we're going to hit that mark. I know we can do it. Now, I want to talk about something. I'm a warrior. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries, and my rising sign is Pisces. And I want to talk about understanding enemy work. And I want us to have a more open. What's up there, Christina L. Turner? What's up, my said? Wait till you guys hear this version of my truth. And I want y'all to know before I get started talking about understanding enemy work. I want to say this off the rip. Everybody ain't your enemy. And sometimes you they enemy. Okay? Everybody's not your enemy. And sometimes the people that you think is your enemy, really you they enemy. They don't even know that you against them like that. Okay? Too many people disliking people based off a feeling. That don't make them your enemy. Okay? Good afternoon at work and can't wait to watch the YouTube later. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you first timers for joining in. Guys, make sure that you go to my YouTube account and join Apostle Samuel Ely Jr. Okay? That's literally my government name. All right? We're going to talk about, normally I have this already, but I guess I was more not prepared. I wrote it down. We're going to be dealing with Ephesians, the 6th chapter, verse 11. And I'm going to show you whether you're in Hoodoo, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, why it is so very, very important to understand who's an enemy, who's not an enemy. Okay? Because a lot of times when we get, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. I practice Hoodoo, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Palo, Christianity. I practice a lot of stuff. Initiated in a lot of stuff too. But my thing is, Ephesians the 6th chapter, verse 11. It says, put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And the word wild means devious, cunning strategies employed in manipulating or persuading someone to do what you want. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. An enemy is a person who is actively opposing or hostile to someone or something. A thing that harms or weakens someone else. Now, I need y'all to understand this. When it comes down to spirituality, you need to understand, don't matter what your religion is, you need to understand what is actually an enemy. Okay? Who is actively working against you? And a lot of times, especially you guys that are in business, you don't consider, you think that protecting yourself, remember your business can have enemies. Your competitors will be an enemy to your corporation or your LLC or your nonprofit. That is a different working. You have to protect yourself from your enemies and also the enemies of your business or enemies of your elite or your church, because people can be an enemy to your church. Anybody that is actively fighting your team is your enemy. If you're on a team, that person or that elite or whoever is fighting them are also your enemy as well, because these people are actively, I say actively, not somebody you got into it one time, somebody you got into it at the bus stop, somebody you got into it at Walmart, somebody you got into it at the grocery store, somebody you got, these ain't enemies. These are people that you may have higher conflict. I'm talking about somebody that is taking their 24 hours, they 7 days a week. They're taking their energy, their ashay, their mental power, their emotional power, and they are actively strategizing and being devious to your progression in life. Everybody is not an enemy because everybody ain't taking out that kind of time to oppose you, okay? I am talking about people that are willing to spend their hard-earned money to see you go down. That, sir, that ma'am, whether you're in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, now that is an enemy, okay? Those are enemies. Somebody that you disagree with does not necessarily have to be your enemy. Makes more sense now. Okay, and this is why it's important, because you don't want to waste your ashay. You don't want to waste your energy, your mental powers, your wall of protection, any of your conjure tools, any of your ancestors warring or fighting against somebody that really ain't your enemy. A lot of times people confuse an enemy with somebody that disagree with them. That ain't your enemy. Somebody that don't like you don't necessarily have to be your enemy. If they are not actively opposing you, they are not your enemy. Let's get that through your head. Somebody cannot like nothing about you, not one bone in your body, and still not be your enemy. Their perspective, their opinion about you does not hinder your success, your prosperity, none of that. If they're not actively going out and trying to persuade other people to feel or think the way that they think, that ain't your enemy. The people that go out their way, that are trying to undermine, come up with strategies to hinder the progress of your business, to hinder the progress of your relationship. Sometimes instead of you guys saying my enemies, sometimes you say the enemies of my relationship, the enemies of my business, the enemies of my practice, the enemy. No, those people that are actively assaulting your progression in your said business, enemies on my job, enemies in the stock market. I don't like whatever you do as a living. You need to understand everybody ain't your enemy, but you need to be able to identify your adversary. Yes, that's why we want to talk about this, because too many people are out here wasting a lot of their energy on people that ain't their enemy. It's the spirit of hate that we must resist. Don't become what you hate. I'm going to say this. I hear a lot of people, especially in the church, talking about they don't believe in something. And all that sound good. Somebody could still hate you and not spend one iota of their time on you. They still not an enemy. Somebody, dislike is hatred. I'm talking about people that are proactively making actions and doing things spiritually, naturally, whatever, against you. That person, sir or ma'am, is an enemy. Some of y'all think because people don't like you, that makes them an enemy. That don't make them an enemy. What are they doing against you? That's why I put understanding enemy work, because you need to understand what an enemy by definition is. And some of you guys do not think you're an enemy because I just went over there and told them what she did and I thought she was wrong. That can make you an enemy. Because you didn't just have an opinion, you actually went over there and tried to cause a disturbance. That can make you fall in a category where I believe they are devil. And I don't care what you believe they are. The moment you, sir or ma'am, begin to maneuver against a person or individual, that classifies you as an enemy. You can be mama, you can be daddy, you can be brother, sister, cousin, husband, wife. My God, continue to bless you. Great message. Thank you so much. The reason why this is important, guys, because you don't want to waste your life force energy out here fighting people that's not going to change the game for you. Let me say it like this. If this person falls off the earth, that doesn't change anything in your life, then that wasn't an enemy. Enemies affect your success, your health, your wealth, your relationships, your business. These are real enemies. Some of y'all out here because somebody got a different football team than you, or somebody believe in a different practice. That don't make them your enemy. They can do all the voodoo they want to do. As long as none of that affects you. They can do all the hoodoo they want to do. It still don't make that they doing it against you. Somebody asked me who am I crowned. I am not crowned Oya yet. On my very well. That's my mama right there. Yes, very true. How do you protect yourself? We're gonna talk about that, but we got to clarify. The reason why I said enemies, once you identify your enemy, right? Thank you so much. Once you identify them as an enemy, another mistake that people lack when I say understanding enemy work is you lack the understanding of your adversary's capabilities. You lack the understanding of what they're working with. You lack the understanding of their capacity to affect your life. Anybody that is doing enemy work, anybody that operates in wisdom, don't matter hoodoo, Ifa, voodoo, Santeria, what, you need to be able to assess what is this person has the how are they affecting me? Are they affecting me through conjure? Are they affecting me through their connections with somebody? Are they affecting me through their political status? What type of effect does this person have the ability? Yes, I'm going to do readings after this message. All you got to do is cash out me, Apostle E, the $20, and I'll do a 3-card reading for you. We're going to do that in a minute. Listen, I promise you this is important. And I promise you a lot of people make this mistake. Even if somebody's your enemy, are they too strong for you? Just because somebody's your enemy don't mean you are in a place to go up against them. I'm going to say that again. Just because you identify your enemy, the next thing you need to be trying to figure out is what is he or she working with? Are there one? Are they a group? Are they few or are they many? Do I have a host that is against me? Because some of y'all just jumping into fighting. Oh, I send this back to the center. No. You might be sending something back to somebody that is more experienced than you and you end up getting hurt, even though they started it. A lot of you guys really believe because you didn't start it, that justifies you getting a victory. No, sir, no, ma'am. Understand in enemy work that you need to know what your adversary is working with. Thank you. Then return to sender, get y'all dangerous. Exactly. Listen, my purpose is to give you universal laws to have understanding and be sober-minded. If Debo come in there, Debo took your lunch. But if you can't beat Debo up, it don't matter. You're going to get beat up and Debo still going to take the strength from your lunch and beat your ass. How about that? Don't you want some wisdom? You need to understand sometimes you have to hire somebody else to deal with certain enemies, especially if they are in these ATR and they are skilled and they have a host with them. I'm just telling y'all, everybody's ancestors ain't fit to go up against certain people. Discernment is key. Exactly. I watch this over and over. Okay, now that I know, okay, do I know how smart my enemy is? Do I know how resourceful, how well connected my enemy is? How young, how old? What is a host? A host means an army. Some people have an army of spirits that walk with them. Okay? Some people may have one spirit, some people have two, and then there's other people that have a host, an army. It's called Jehovah Elohim. Elohim Sabaoth. Sorry about that, y'all. Elohim Sabaoth. Sabaoth is army. Everybody does not have an army with them. But I want to talk about, I need y'all to consider certain things. Stop just jump. Once you identify your enemy, then you need to also assess your enemy. What type of connections do they have? How dedicated are they? How much resource? Do they get paid weekly? Do they get paid bi-weekly? Do they have a company? Because I need to know what kind of financial flow these people working with. Because the more resources they have, the more they can keep this up. You understand? When Russia going into Ukraine, you got to have money to go to war, y'all. A whole lot of y'all think that you're going to destroy your adversary and you got $4.15 and you get that every other month. You are not fit to go to war with your enemy. How do you identify? Well, first of all, there are certain divinations that are done. But I did not learn my spirituality being enemy conscious. I just understand that you need to know what you're up against. But I don't live my life because I got enemies. But one thing I do not do is I don't make people enemies that are not my enemies. I do not go out here making, and there's a difference between an enemy and a foe. Now, a foe is a different type of enemy. A foe is a different type of enemy. A foe is somebody that ate with you, lived with you. They practice kung fu with you. They went to college with you. These are different. These people know intricate things about you. That's a whole nother type of enemy. We're going to talk about that too. Because I think that a lot of you guys just think, oh, everybody, the people that's against me is my enemy. No. Your pastor can be your enemy. Your friend can be, not to say your enemy. They can be opposing you, but not as an enemy. Because somebody that knows that you're doing something that's going to hurt you, they need to resist you. Everybody that resists you is not your enemy. I'm talking about somebody that has devious intention. They want to see you hurt and harm. We're not talking about people that's stopping you from making a mess of your life. We're not talking about people that's standing against you from messing up everybody on the team. We're not talking about that. Thank you. My background, that's my Oya. That's my baby. This is why I tell you guys it is so important to take out time and get good teaching. I preached a message many moons ago. Good teaching won't make you ashamed. A lot of you guys are exhausting your ashe, your energy, your chi, your prana, your power, wasting it on people that is not your enemy. If them people leave today or tomorrow, it's not going to hinder your life. It is not going to promote your life. That means they're not your enemy. They're certain people you want to be your enemy. They're not your enemy. They just not your enemy. Alafia. Now, then we got Luke 14. I hope this is helping. What's up, Bridget from Georgia? Apostle Ela, why do I need to understand? I'm in hoodoo. I'm in Christianity. Baby, you're not going to move forward in your life the way God would have when you have people actively opposing you. That's why I'm very careful with this word. Actively opposing you. Not somebody you just got in an argument at Wendy's and cussed them out. They cussed you out and y'all going on. That's not your enemy. That's somebody you had a disagreement with. Huh? Luke, the 14th chapter, the 31st verse. It says, or what king going to make war against another king sitteth not down first and consult, which means do divination, whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000. Now, why you want to talk about that, Apostle Ela? Listen, sir and ma'am. You ain't got no business not getting counsel. If you're going to decide or you determine, say, okay, this is my enemy. Okay, this is what they're working with. Okay, now I need to know what kind of team they got. Very wise man. Keep up. Share your. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now that you know this, okay, what kind of setup does this man or woman have? What do you have to go against this particular team? Do they have an elay? Are they the top of the elay? Are you going against the godmother, the padrino? Are you going against the tata, the mambo? I need y'all to understand that powerful people got powerful friends. I'm going to say this real slow to all of you, especially you newbies, especially some of you guys that getting cocky because you got a pot or because you got some kind of elay. Or I need y'all to understand this. Powerful people have powerful associations. Great power can summon great power. I need y'all to understand this. Presidents hang out with presidents. I need y'all to get that. The head of the coven gonna be able to talk to another head of the coven. Huh? The tata gonna be able to talk to another tata. A hugan, a mambo, a voodoo son. Y'all got to get it. Apostle. Great power congregate with other great power. And they gonna have certain resources. I need y'all to understand. Some of y'all jumping into rings with people that you have a. When we do reading, If I see that certain people in my church are up against certain people that just out of their class, I take over. I tell them, do not do no return to sender. Do not do no, I'm going to do your protection work, and I'm going to do your return to sender. Because you don't have enough warriors. You don't have enough army of spirits with you in order for you to be able to get victory. And let me explain something, y'all. Understanding, the Bible says, in all your getting, get understanding. Just because you have an adversary does not mean that you are in the position. Yes, David was in the position to go up against Goliath because God was with him. In this Christian church, they're always telling you guys, oh, great is he that's in. If you don't have the track record in your life, you have no business going up against the hoodoo worker. When they got that word queen behind it, you hear everybody calling them queen and they calling them God. That means they have a track record. They have a resume behind them. You going up against them on court work. You going up against them on healing work. When I have people that are trying to kill people, the people that they trying to kill may not be in a position, but I am. I need y'all to understand that. Just because somebody is telling you that certain people are, if he or she is the queen of their area and they have clients, these people are not ordinary people. They're not people that you need to take lightly. I believe in being practical. I believe in being logical. I believe in being sober-minded. I think that a lot of you guys feel that because somebody is your adversary, that gives you the jurisdiction or the ability to go in and start a war with them. You got to be able to look at them and say, you know what? Do I have enough going on? Huh? Do I got enough dragon blood? Because we're talking about as above, so below, right? This is Mars. Mars is about also dealing with enemies. Okay? You ain't got enough bracelets. You ain't got enough elekes. You ain't got enough pots. You ain't got enough cemeteries to deal with certain people. I had told a young, I say, you going into a cemetery dealing with one spirit in a cemetery when I can raise more. I can raise 3 and 4 cemeteries at one time. Me and you ain't in the same category. What's up, Ogun? Come on here. Everybody does not have the same capability and don't have the same amount of spirits. And you got to have enough spirits with you to go up against certain people. Whether they're in voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, what type of ancestry? If you're going to go up against somebody, what type of ancestry? They got ancestors, but most of them were witches. Most of them were Tatars. Most of them were Mumbos. Most of those were Voodoo or Sun. Most of them were Stract and Palo. Some ancestry line are full of powerful conjurers. And their ancestors ain't like your ancestors. Listen, your ancestors were garbage people. They were they bag groceries. They were school teachers. You don't have the type of ancestry to be going up against them type of people. I'm just being real with y'all, because a lot of y'all be using that word ancestor in a very general thing. No, baby. Her grandma was the voodoo queen in Haiti, Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Because everybody in Haiti ain't that bad. They ain't super. Because don't let nobody fool you. Because they're Haitian don't mean they super bad in voodoo. Because that ain't true either. Okay? Everybody in Louisiana ain't bad in conjure. Okay? Let's be for real. I'm talking about the purpose of doing proper divination is to have an understanding of what type of ancestor that man or woman have. And are they in connection with, are they working with their ancestors? And then what type of Loa, what type of Inkisi, what type of guardian spirit? Do they got ruthless spirits? See, I'm a ruthless man, just myself. But my spirits are also ruthless. Yes, I'm a very kind, loving person, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't be out in these, be standing if I was a pushover. I'm just being honest with you. You got an ancestor, but they're a Liberian. They have a Liberian ancestor. Don't mean that's a bad thing, but that Liberian ain't here for the war. I am talking about people that are in this, that you are dealing with people And you need to understand your enemy or enemies. And if you got powerful enemies, then you need to have powerful allies. Because sometimes you might be bad in voodoo, but they can be bad in palo. They can be bad in hoodoo. Because let me explain something to y'all, and I need y'all to really hear me when I say this. Do not underestimate no ATR. The moment you talking about, and let me tell you something, I love me some voodoo. I'm not going to lie. I'm in a lot of traditions, but I love me some voodoo. But hoodoo ain't nothing to play with. Voodoo ain't nothing to play with. Palo, conjure. You mess around and get in the ring with the right person, huh? And they will take a toothpick and destroy your life. Obia, thank you so much. Obia, cause that's still Obia and Catholic people. That's to me is still voodoo. Obia work is to me is just a sister, and I'm talking about brother and sister children when it comes to conjure, in my opinion. Obia is not nothing to be played with. When they knock you on your ass, you're going to stay there. That's just being real. Because if anybody been in these practices with somebody that is really devoted and committed, y'all know how strong it get. You know what I'm saying? You mess around getting in the ring with some of them and got your, some of y'all sitting up there, you talking about, oh, I'm protected, and man, that conjure come right through your evil eye. Boom! Knock it right off the wall. I'm just telling you. I think that a lot of you guys are not getting proper tutelage, and it's not because some people ain't teaching as well. It's also because some of you guys are not sitting up under people long enough to actually learn, because you're so busy trying to get out here in these spiritual streets. You need to get understanding. When people are actively at work against you and they are resourceful, it can last 2 years, 5 years. I've been in wars up to 7 and 8, 9 years, depending on the skill set and the resources, depending on who you coming up against. It's just real, y'all. If people got enough resources. Yeah, thank you for that. The acronym for ATR is Shu Iligwa. Exactly. Got him in here too. And guess what? There are certain people will get past your Iligwa. There are people that will get past your Nganga. There are some people out there just that bad. There are certain people that will get past all of your ancestors and your guardian spirits and your Ori. They will get past it. I have certain people that have thought they had certain amount, and they did have protection, but I was skilled enough, and I knew what I was doing. And it's dangerous getting past people's ancestors. It's dangerous getting past it ain't no. You better know what you're doing. I'm gonna tell you that. But some of y'all, depending on who you coming up against, and you may have protection, but they'll go through your protection like they ain't even there. That's why I tell people, understand and do proper divination, and also understand who you're dealing with. And then the next question, are you fit to go up against them? Do you have the resources to fight somebody like that? Do you understand? Because it's going to take some money. And guess what? I ain't talking about paying nobody. And let me tell y'all something. I think y'all need to know this too. I've had people that used to go to people on me. I'm going to beat you because you got to go get somebody to help you. I actually got what I got. You got to spend way more money. For every $5 you spend, I don't have to spend $1. You cannot go into these warfare willy-nilly. And I think that too many of you guys start y'all reversal candles, and you start your return to sender work, and you thought going to the river and sending stuff back, and you go to the crossroad and sending stuff back, and you do your voodoo work, and you put down your veve, and you call Ezeli, Dontor, and yeah, that you started that. But how long that war gonna last? Are you prepared to still live your life while you are yet fighting your adversary? Do you have the type of resources? Do you have the type of mental capacity, emotional capacity? Is your relationship, your marital relationship, your side piece, are they strong enough to go through those wars with you. It takes Ashay. It's a lot. And not just one time. Thank you for this much needed teaching. Oh, you're so very, very welcome. Let me explain something to y'all. I remember, I'm going to share this with y'all what time I got. I was actually in the bathroom in my other house. And I had got into it with this Haitian. And when I tell y'all, I wasn't doing nothing at the time. I was standing up. I had just walked in the bathroom. My son was there. My oldest son was there. When I tell you that strike came, and he was working with a rattlesnake. That strike came in so strong. It hit my knee. I jumped up in agonizing pain. But I put some on his age. He not here no more. But my thing is, and that war took a long time. That wasn't no war that I got into that was over in 3 days or 6 days or 6 weeks. No, we were in a war. It was going to be me or him. And as you see, I'm still here. Okay? But one thing about my spiritual, I try to be honest with people, because some of y'all think you the only one going to be passing licks in these wars. That ain't the truth. You don't know what them people got. What type of animals told them they got. What kind of spirit, what kind of ancestors. You ain't even asking any of those questions. You don't know who they connected to. You have no idea how dedicated they are. The race is not for the swift. Thank you so much. We share some real wisdom, because let me tell y'all something, baby. It don't matter if you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi. There's wars in every one of those traditions. Just that's being honest. There are people that make people their enemy out of jealousy, out of envy. He not here no more. No more. He not here. But that's what happens when you look at somebody and you just assume that you can do something with them. Let me tell y'all something. Before I had any of this stuff on me, I was healing the sick, raising the dead, defeating, destroying my enemies. A lot of y'all think that that when you get initiated in these traditions that they give you something. You better know. Do not underestimate people just because they ain't initiated. Because there's some anointed people out there that the spirits have chosen. And you will get your ass handed to you. A lot of y'all don't think about that. Understanding your enemy. You are called. They are chosen. It ain't the same, baby. I'm going to say that again. When you doing your divination, make sure when you realize that is a chosen vessel. That's a vessel God is backing. I'm not going up against that. I'm a bad boy, but if God say, that's mine, Apostle Ely backing off. And guess what? I don't back off from many things. I really don't. I ain't even going to lie. I ain't even trying to even pretend. But if the Lord let me know that that's his, Apostle Ely backing off. I'm not swinging on them. Because to swing on them is to swing on God. And I can't be God. I'm a powerful man, but I got understanding that there are certain people that belong to God. There are certain people that sit up under the Most High shadow, and they are off limits. Now, let me take that back. You can go and fight them. I'm just not going to do it. And I ain't talking about people running around here talking about their God's anointing. You know people that have the hand of God is on them. Oh, you know, I don't care if you in Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Conjure, Mystic, Shamanism, Obia, Palo. You run up on them and the mighty and zombie is backing them. Olodumare said don't touch them. El Shaddai done stepped in. All right. Go ahead on talking about you got your root. Go ahead on talking about you got your pot. Somebody say you understand this. Oh, exactly. Y'all gonna be like Balaam. Y'all cause somebody gave y'all $40,000, $50,000. You gonna do it anyway. Talking about you can pay off your house. All right. I can promise you it ain't gonna be worth it. I can promise you if you don't understand your enemy, somebody King Balak called Israel his enemy, but he really was their enemy. Cause some of y'all in that situation. Them people ain't your enemy. You their enemy. Cause they ain't doing nothing to you. You the one doing work against them. Dude, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be an ugly day. Getting clarity on who and what you are up against is very important. Too many start wars uninformed about who and what they are dealing with. It's too many of y'all. Oh, I don't like her. Oh, she gay. He gay. Oh, they black. Baby, that is not how you do divination. You need to consult your ancestors. You should ask your spirit, is that what you need to be fighting against? Because let me explain something, y'all. There's a lot of wars going on that shouldn't be going on. There's a lot of people in conflict that shouldn't be in conflict. And the reason why they're in conflict, because they do not understand enemy work. They do not understand that that person is not your adversary. You started with them because you were threatened by them. You were intimidated by them. And you began to do work against them. So everything they did and said, you made it about you. That's a psychological problem. That doesn't make them your enemy. You tried to make them your enemy so you can justify doing work against them. That's the real deal. And now you in trouble. Now you got to run around as the root man, as the root woman, as the tata, as the mumbo, and now you got to go get help. Because you don't mess around and touch something that Olodumare have blessed. You don't mess around and touch something that the mighty and zombie has blessed. You have messed around and touched something that Olokun, the Orishas have blessed. That's what done happened to some of y'all. You done made some people your enemy that was not your enemy. And now you fighting against God. Now you fighting against the Orishas. Now you fighting against the Lakumi. Now you fighting against the whole practice. Now you fighting against the covenant. Sir and ma'am, that ain't their fault. That's yours. Because people think you need to be justified. If you bad, you bad. If not, leave it alone. I know that's right. I'm giving y'all some good understanding. All this prophesying against people, I done had so many people lose their homes, their cars, their relationships, prophesying against me in the church. Just because you call me the devil does not mean your prophecy is going to come to pass. Just because you call somebody demonic doesn't mean that what you sending out or praying against them going to come to pass. A lot of y'all feel like because you demonize people, that makes it right. That makes your magic stronger. It don't make that. You can think I'm the devil all day long. It does not mean that you are in my weight class. And if you come over here trying to get through my protection, it's on you. Are you familiar with these symptoms? Seeing white, blinding light, heard white noises, and passing out. Let me explain something. Once you have been attacked, that's the Bible said. I'm gonna say it like this. The Bible said, except you bind up the strong man. A lot of you guys don't realize that it's like football. They already in your 10-yard line. They already in a position against you that you got to fight to get them out of your territory. Some of y'all don't let not only the enemy don't come in your yard. The enemy don't come in your house. The enemy done got into your finances. The enemy done got into your relationship. Like some of y'all are here pleading the blood of Jesus and rebuking the devil, and they got your house upside down. Like sometimes you have to be honest. Like understand your enemy. I can't beat them. They got me down. They got me and my husband broke up. My dog done left. The roaches done infested my house. I'm about to lose everything. Sometimes you got to admit you getting your ass whooped. I don't understand people. All the faking and the putting on don't change the reality of what's going on. You sick, you stay in the hospital, you done lost all your hair, you look like you got cancer. When are you going to acknowledge the enemy has gotten the better of you? And if you intend to live through it, if you intend to recover all, you need to find somebody that can go up against that person. Because it's very apparent you can't do nothing with them. It's just real. I've never seen so much ignorance in this. My readings are $20. All you got to do is cash app $20 to Apostle. It's $sign Apostle Ely. I just want to get that out there because I need y'all to. If you came in late on this read, go back over this video. Get some clarity. Stop going against people because you want to be the king or queen of the hill. That person that God got on top, he put them there. That ain't for you to take them down. A lot of y'all think because you get into Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, it's your duty to take down whoever on top at that particular time. That is not what you're there for. You're supposed to be growing, learning, and develop. Now all of a sudden it's about who got more God kids. It's about who making the most money, who got the most views. That is not spirituality. That is not what those ATRs are for. That ain't what that's about. You done made it personal because now you ego tripping. My Cash App is $. Minister Mario, could you put my Cash App in, please? If you. And let me tell y'all something. If they spending the kind of money to bring you down, I don't know how you think you're gonna spend $200 or $300 to get out of it. That's my you can screenshot this and then Zelle, and then he'll let me know. Let me tell y'all something. A part of prosperity and success is getting understanding. Make sure you cash out. When you cash out, post your zodiac sign. And Minister Mario gonna let me know who sent it through. And I'm gonna read for you guys. And let me tell you something. The reason why I say I'm not enemy conscious, because at some point in your life, you can't make everything that's happening in your life about who attacking you. Because if you got the whole armor of God on, you have proper protection, and you're investing in your protection, then you'll be able to weather the storm. It can rain all day. If you got a raincoat or umbrella, you'll be just fine. I have some trying right now, but all I hear is touch not my anointing, and I see how he asked him. I know that's right, Peter. That's that Sagittarius. You got that Jupiter energy. That's that lightning bolt, that lightning striking that ass. Thank you for this clear message. And thank you for coming in and chiming. Make sure you guys, if you have not went to my, when I get off of here, I want to make sure that you guys have helped me get over 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube account. When will you read? I'm doing it right now. As soon as he let me know who's next, I'm got to watch YouTube. Minister Mario. All right. All you gotta do is cash out $20. I'm waiting on Minister Mario to show me who's up, and I'm gonna line them up. Make sure you guys are posting your zodiac sign. I'm only gonna do 10. So if you want me to read you today, I'm only doing 10. If you haven't visited my website, there's so much good goodies on my website. I like that. Say I definitely needed to hear this. How much, sir? $20. Can you read privately? You have to get a consultation. Go to my website and book a consultation. That's the only reason I do $20 reading, for them to be open and open. Other than my readings are not $20. What you explain is not spiritual. At somebody, I don't know who's talking. I got you, Verna Ralph. I'm waiting on Minister Mario. Okay, here we go. What's up, boss braids? Okay, we got Verna. Verna, post your zodiac. Verna Ralph. Reading. That's one down. Then we got Harriet. Capricorn. Reading. And then we got Yolanda. Verna, Scorpio. Gotcha. Scorpio. Yolanda, post your zodiac. I got you down. Sagittarius. Okay. Natasha, thank you so much, love, for that love offering. I really, really appreciate y'all. Just resting, chilling in your life. Oh, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Know I love that. Thank you, Cancer. Thank y'all for the gifts. I appreciate that. What's up, Scorpio? All right, I'm gonna start. We got only so far 7 more available slots, but I'm gonna start with Verna. All right, let me burn this. Where is it? And make sure you guys, if you won't say more, as I don't want to. Ashay, Yemi Ya Ajay. You new here? Make sure you join my my YouTube account. It's Apostle Samuel Jr. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're going to read for, first we're going to do Verna, Scorpio, then we're going to do Harriet, Capricorn, and then we're going to do Yolanda, Sagittarius. And as they come in, that's right, we got 980. We only need 20 more to go. I know y'all can do it. Cash App. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Verna, Scorpio. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. For Verna, Ralph, the Scorpio. Verna, Ralph, the Scorpio. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Concerning Verna, Ralph, Ebasa, the Scorpio. Verna, Ralph, the Scorpio. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. What is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? What is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? Ebasa. Nanderediosa. Ebasa. Raba. Nelelelebosa. Ebosa. Abashi. Ebasa. Nderediosa. Ebasa. Actually, Verna, Scorpio, this resonates with you because there is an attack not only on your finances, but an attack on your home life. Ebasa. Nderediosa. Let's see what's going on. What is it that this Scorpio needs to know? What is it that this Scorpio needs to be focused on? Let's see what's going on here with Scorpio. Isa. Ebasa. Here they come. If this is your first time in my live, we got Shawanda. Wait a minute, hold on. They coming in. Hold on. C. Shasta. Scorpio. Okay. I'm glad y'all right putting y'all. Then we got Trina. Capricorn. And then we got Shawanda. I think I said Shawanda is Shawanda. I need your zodiac. Monique sent cash out for business. Okay, and Monique for better business. If this is your first time in my live, I do a 3-card spread. Your first card is your shadow card. Your middle card, what's presently going on. Andy Virgo. What's up, Andy? Virgo. And then your third card is your outcome card. Good to see you. Now, here we go. Scorpio, your shadow card. It says dumping depression. Scorpio. Hey guys, if you're first time in there, make sure you guys join my YouTube account. There's a lot of good over there. It says, hey Kuf Mem. It says, I have now been bestowed with emotional strength to stand after I have stumbled, and to rise after I have fallen, and to endure the path seems unendurable. This says focus on this card. This is your coming up in your shadow card. This is meaning that you need to focus on being emotionally solid. The Bible says a double-minded man unstable in all his ways. This card right here is saying that you have been through things and that you're going to come through this, but you need to focus on your emotional strength. Let me explain something about Scorpio. For Scorpio, a fixed sign of water, they get immersed in their emotions, and they actually hold on to things longer than they should. Everything what you go through should have an expiration date. It's like when you're driving through a city, but you're headed to another destination. You do not build a home when you're passing through. You're just going through that. That is not for you to hold on to that experience. It's for you to learn from that experience and to move on. Because this card right here is saying that you will endure. Look at this card. It says your middle card is the umbilical cord, Scorpio. It says, hey, rest, check. It says, I now establish the umbilical cord to the divine energy, ensuring the constant glimmer of light in my life, especially now when I am in a place of darkness. This right here is talking about transformation. I keep explaining. I explain to you guys about this type of energy. Scorpio energy is transformative energy, and it is going to get the butter from the duck. When you are not moving and progressing in the way that first time here, thank you for joining us. This is the type of energy that causes you to go from the caterpillar to the butterfly. What I'm saying in this instance right here is once you are no longer the caterpillar, you don't walk where you need to go. Now it's time to fly. When you renew your mind, you get new information. It is time to operate from that frequency. Do not operate from the frequency which you just came out. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things become new. 27 is your friend. Are you listening to me? Then it says the great escape. Lamed Aleph Va. Ooh, that's strong. It says this name brings the greatest of all freedoms, the escape from our ego-based desires, selfish inclinations, and the me-first mentality that ultimately causes pain in my life. In their place, I gain life's true and lasting gifts, family, friendship, and fulfillment. Your outcome card is singing very strongly that you're going to be. What's up, Trina Brady, Cancer? Thank you. This card right here is saying that you will, if you follow instructions, Scorpio, allowing that place. She said, Apostle, either my car turned on by itself. Baby, we are in the age of where things are manifesting so strongly right about now. When I tell y'all how many spirits are around me right now, it is strong. I want to encourage you to not allow what you've gone through to determine where you're going, and detach yourself. I have I don't know if you got my banishing curses oil, but that will be a good oil to get for you, to help you get through stuff. When you have a fixed sign or you got a lot of fixed energy in your chart, it is hard for you to move on, and that's your energy. So you have to have things that help you progress and move beyond. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 4 more slots for readings today. So true, Ashay King. Thank you. I appreciate that. I only have, if you want me to do a reading for you, Cash App $20 right there. And Minister Mario will pull you. Make sure you post your zodiac sign. All right. Harriet Capricorn. Y'all know this is spiritual because I don't drink or smoke. The things spirits will have you doing. I have to. This tobacco cleans this energy. Because I'm dealing with a lot of them. I can't see. Let's see. Minister Mario. Somebody cash tap. We won't forget you. I promise that. I won't forget you. All right, Harriet Briggs. Oh, I didn't mean to call you. Capricorn. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark. Bring it to the light of my eyes. That which is Edidiosai. Ebasa. Ebasa. Edidiosai. Some of the issues, some of the negativity is coming from bloodline. Capricorn, Harriet. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. Your mind is made up. Capricorn. See going on. Let's see going on with Capricorn. Your 3 cards are your first, your shadow card, Capricorn, is dispelling anger. Pei Va Yud. It said, I remove the allure and the power of the world's controlling idols by invoking this name. Anger is purged from my heart. My happiness and peace of mind are generated from within. This card right here is saying basically that do not let somebody disturb your peace. Harriet Capricorn, this is talking about outside influences, but they're saying that by cleansing yourself, hyssop, get you some hyssop, do a bath cleaning with Psalm 51. But they're saying your peace and happiness are generated from within. People cannot make you happy. You make yourself happy. Look at what's coming up, y'all. Talking to this Capricorn. Your middle card, happiness. Va he va. It says, I find the strength to restrain selfish longing. Through this name, I ask for what my soul needs and not what my ego wants. I find deep appreciation for whatever life brings me. This brings me happiness in the deepest of sense. The Bible says contentment is great gain. This right here saying be thankful for what you have because things are going to get better. And don't be so frustrated about what is not working out right now, because I believe, according to this read right here, it will eventually work out. There's just some jealousy that's around you need to get past. There's some envying going on with concerning you. I would read Psalm 100. Self-esteem is your outcome card. Say, yes, thank you. I needed this message. You're quite so welcome. It says, hey, hey, hey. It says, with the divine energy of this sequence of letters, I connect to the power of the ancient high priest of the temple to heal all areas of my life. Look at this, Capricorn, including health issues, financial difficulties, and relationship conflict. Your outcome card is saying things are going to, I told you things were going to get better, but it's saying 3 areas of your life is going to get better. And by sacrificing through the high priest, not only the high priest, which is the advocate, which I'm your high priest, making offerings for you, this is going to affect 3 areas of your life, which is your health, your finance, and your relationship. Will get better. See that? Yes, no more. All right there. Then we got Yolanda Sagittarius. Where you at, babe? Yolanda Sagittarius. She said, yes, smiling. Minister Mario, did I forget? I got let me check this off so I make sure. We got Yolanda. Yolanda, where are you? Oh, there you go. Okay, I got you. Yolanda Sagittarius. Hear these words which I speak as I call to be that which is in the dark, bring it to the light concerning Yolanda the Sagittarius. Yolanda the Sagittarius. I'm gonna say this to you, Yolanda, because I'm telling y'all what the Spirit is giving me. Yolanda, I'm gonna say it. Let me just say it the way it came to me. Tell her that she is not being too pushy. When people can't handle your energy, they try to act like you're doing too much. Something is going on where people are saying that you're trying to do too much, and it's not that. They can't deal with your energy. This is revolving a relationship. Also, it's time to fight for your finances and not pulling your finances on other people, but actually investing in your own dreams and making sure that you get to the destination that you're trying to get to, because there's something going on that is really trying to rain on your parade. There's something going on that's trying to slow down your momentum. You cannot allow that. There's something that you're going after that you need to focus your your energy into, and do not let nothing stop you. This is your opportunity. This is your window of time. What is it that this Sagittarius Yolanda needs to be paying attention to? What is it? I said one more time. Okay. All right. Whew. Getting elevated. All right, Yolanda, your first card, listening to your soul. Didn't I tell you? Her shadow card came up, listening to her soul. None mem. It said the whispers of my soul and divine counsel of the light are heard loud and clear. It says I know what I have to do, and I am willing and prepared to do what it takes to get it done. Do you hear the Spirit speaking, Yolanda? Your shadow card saying you need to focus on your goal. You know what to do. You know what you got to do. Come on here, somebody. And you know how to do it. Then you got building bridges. Look up in here. It says Aleph Va Mem. It says, with the power of this name, I extend the hand of friendship to people in whom I am in conflict. Even if the conflict is about money or resources. Talk to me. I awaken compassion and summon the courage to pick up the phone and call the person right now. And that means right now. Accordingly, a bridge to the upper world is erected on my behalf. Yolanda, I don't know you, you don't know me, but I will tell you this. Looking at your card, there is conflict, but I'm telling you, this ain't about being a bigger person. It's about focusing on what your goals. And this conflict is going to work in your behalf, because this card is saying this bridge is not going to be destroyed just because you do what you got to do. This bridge is saying it will erect in your favor, which lets me know things will work out in your favor. But if you, let me tell y'all something. When you are being distracted, that is not the time to give in. It is time to press forward for the mark, which is the high calling in Christ Jesus. This card right here encourages you. Psalm 27. And then your outcome card. No guilt. I know this is talking. I feel such a strong connection with the Sagittarius. It says no guilt. Hey Chet Shin. It says I recall negative deeds from my past. I reflect on some of my more unpleasant traits. I feel the pain that I have caused others. I ask for the light to eradicate all the negative attributes. The force called repentance or change spiritually repairs my past sins and diminishes the dark side of my nature. Your outcome card. She said, I'm a travel nurse. Listen to this. What the past will not hinder your future if you do not allow it. Go for your goal. Go for your goal. The resources, the things that you're trying to accomplish, this is your season to accomplish them. And whatever negative that happened in the past, it is not a part of your present. Come on here, somebody. Make sure you guys on my YouTube, go to my website. If Yolanda, you could use my Blockbuster. You could use my High John the Conqueror. I would also, because of emotional stress, I would get Oil of Gladness. And because your ancestors need to be fed, ancestor money. I mean, not ancestor money, but ancestor incense. You're quite so welcome, darling. All right, next we got, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Chastity, or Chasta, the Scorpio. I'm going over to your side right now. All right, baby, get on over there. There you go. Sanctuary _ that's you. Like cha-cha. Hey. Chasta. All right, Chasta. All right. I would chop up a name a year, but they tell myself, oh, you don't pronounce your, I don't even pronounce English like that. Don't tell me. Let's get over there. Chasta. Y'all know I show it. Once I get it and I pronounce it right, I just say it over and over. Chasta. Ah. Island King, what's up? Capricorn. Okay, Chasta Scorpio, you're next. All right, we got 93. Come on, y'all. I know we got plenty of people in here to subscribe to my. You got time. Go over there, click onto my YouTube, right in my bio, and get those subscribers up. We only need about 17 people. That's all. 17. And we got more than enough over here. Chasta the Scorpio. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Hearken unto my voice, fulfill ye my desire, and grant my petition. Indeed. Did you send a Cash App? I don't know if y'all understand. The readings are $20 and I only do 10. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee, thou that which in the dark bring into the light of my eyes, concerning Chasta the Scorpio. Chasta the Scorpio. It is, sir. Chasta the Scorpio. That which is in the dark bring into the light. What is going on with this Scorpio? What is going on with this Scorpio? Ebasa. Some of you need to get a consultation if you want me to get more in depth. That's what you're looking for. What is it this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? One of the things, Charles, I'm gonna say right now before we get into the read, you got to see what the end gonna be. They're saying whatever's going on, you need to hold on and see what the end gonna be. Do not give up now. He done brought you too far to leave you. Scorpio, Chasta. Your first card, your shadow card. What's up? How you doing, babe? Thank you. Thank you. They sent for a reading and an honesty offering. Now that ain't nothing but some love. Thank you, Peter Miller. He's staying up with that for me. Appreciate that. That's the fellow Sagittarian energy. Your first card is fear of God. Yes. All my readings are Cash App. I don't do free readings. Scorpio, your first card is fear of God. It said, Delayed Mem Bet. I am aware of divine sparks in every person. Their true essence is awakened in my heart. I become wiser in the ways of the world. I perceive the repercussions of my every word and deed. I know that sharing acts towards others are always in my own best interest. This card right here, especially coming up for a Scorpio, I'm gonna say this. You have to watch what you're saying. When your hand is in the lion's mouth, you don't have. We have PayPal. Minister Mario, I don't know if I got 10 yet, but yeah, I have a PayPal as well. He can post on TikTok. Shasta, this card is saying you've been through these situations, because this card right here saying that you need to focus, you become wiser. That means you have experience, but they're saying you need to make sure that you say what you actually mean, and not because you're upset about circumstances. Because this card right here is talking about repercussion from every word and deed. You have to pay attention to what because Mars is your a ruling planet in your life, and you heat it like me, but then you also have Pluto. So things that you say and do can actually transform your life into a positive thing or a negative. Right now, you need to be as positive as possible, but you really need to do a cleansing work. Scorpio, it says listening to your soul. Intuition is speaking. It says mem. This is definitely a Psalm 23. The whispers of my soul and divine counsel of the light are heard loud and clear. I know what I have to do, and I am willing and prepared to do what it takes to get it done. Scorpio, I'm going to say this straight up. I'm not telling you nothing you don't know. I'm not also telling you what you're not aware of, because you are aware of what's going on. And I'm going to also say that you started some of the process, but this card right here saying you know exactly what needs to be done. This also saying you've also gotten counsel beforehand, because this is saying that the whispers of your soul, that means they're confirmations that have already come for what you need to do. If you're struggling with positive, you don't have to try. I have Oil of Gladness on my website. I have Triple Threat. I have Guardian Angel. There's stuff on my website that will give you the energy and the necessary protection to get to your designated goal. So my mom tells me to 20. All right, now come on here. But look at this, Chasta. Your look at your outcome card. It says finish what you started. See how that's lining up for you? It says Lamed Kaf Bet. It says I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. You see what I'm saying? You already started the work. That showed up in your middle card. But this card, this card saying you have to finish what you started. A lot of you guys, you start out because financially you feel like I'm gonna do a little bit and I'm gonna come back to. No, once you start, finish what you started. Okay. Minister Mario, check the Cash App. King 718 sent a Cash App, Capricorn. Trina, Capricorn, where you be? You're quite welcome. But remember, these readings are for y'all to give you insight for you to take action. Somebody say just sent mine up on the Trina, Capricorn. We only need 14 more to go. I know y'all ain't gonna fail me with no 14. We got more than 14 people here. Don't treat me like a woman and get me there and don't get me to the climax. Oh, there you go. Okay, I got you. I see you, Trina. Here we go. That's underscore. Is that always underscore me? Got you. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Katrina, Cancer. Got your reading. Shawanda, where's she at? I miss Stormy. Who's storming? Hey, RN. Quintella came in. I didn't see her. Shawanda, I need you to post your zodiac. Oh, that you are storming. Okay. Stormy. What's your zodiac sign, Stormy? Oh, okay. Shawanda is a Sagittarius. Okay, got you. Okay, got it. Okay, we reading for you right now. Did I do Trina? Somebody said no, Virgo. Oh, Shawana Virgo. Okay, thank you, babe. Thank you. I don't have my glasses on. I'm sorry, y'all. Got you. Melon, thank you. I don't have my glasses on. I got to find them. Okay, Trina, I got you. Trina Capricorn. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Trina the Capricorn. Trina the Capricorn. Trina Capricorn. Trina the Capricorn. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning this Capricorn. What is going on with this Capricorn? What is it in the dark that needs to be brought to the light? And what is that Trina the Capricorn needs to be focused on? I don't like, you really, Trina, you're supposed to be moving forward, but it seems like there's some type of stagnation going on. But let me figure out, say what's in the dark, bring to, find out what's going on with Trina. I'm picking up, I don't know if this got to do with some type of goal or some project you got going on, or some plan, but it's something, some type of goal, some type of project, moving slow, but it is eventually going to break through. Okay, then we got your shadow card, Trina Capricorn. Winston, what is your I think that's 10. Winston, what's your zodiac, Winston? This card right here, Trina, coming up for you. It says Lamed Kaf Bet. It said, I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. I'm going to tell you this right here. By you having Capricorn sitting there, baby, you need to go after your goal, and you cannot allow anything to slow you up. You cannot procrastinate in this season, because they're saying you need to focus on and conclude. That means something needs to be finished, and it's of a spiritual nature. So there's some work that was started that was not finished. I don't know if you're doing, because look at your middle card. The power of prosperity. Capricorn. Patchouli. This is Psalm 112, 113. Samek Aleph Lamed. It said, I acknowledge that the light of the Creator is the ultimate source of all prosperity and well-being. And with this name, I summon the forces of prosperity and sustenance, and ask for the strength to keep my ego in check while the other checks start rolling in. Whatever is going on, Capricorn, this card right here is talking about prosperity is there, and you're summoning and you're praying for prosperity. This is definitely a Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. But it's also talking about your ego. You cannot allow your ego to get in the way of your prosperity. You cannot do, this is not the season to to be feeling yourself to the point where you are getting in the way of the progress of what you. It said watch as well as pray. This card right here, Psalm 112. I got my money incense, but I would also encourage you to get mental clarity, because it'll open your mind and get that oil of gladness so you can stay as positive as possible. Cash App, Apostle Ely. I don't know if that's, am I at 10? Because I don't want to go over 10. That drains me too bad. But I'm going to say this to Trina. This right here is talking about prosperity. You cannot allow that your ego to get in the way, because this says the checks, the income and the increase is coming in. Memories. Your outcome card talking about memories. Va Shin Resh. It says the power of memory arises within my conscience. Lessons of life are deeply engraved in my being. I'm going to say this to this particular Capricorn. Trina, you got a lot of experience. You got a lot of experience. You've been here before. But this card is, do not allow your experiences to hinder what God is doing. Because I strongly believe God is doing a new thing in your life. I believe that there's new opportunities coming. I believe that this project or whatever this plan is going to open different doors. And you sometimes we can get jaded by the things we've gone through. And so therefore we think we know exactly how it's going to turn out. Right here, there's a new thing. Do not let your ego. God is doing a new thing in your life. And things are going to get better. Just give me a moment. Somebody said they sent one. I'm gonna be back online. I can send you back your $20, or you can wait till I come back online tonight at 9 o'clock. Oh, you quite so welcome. I appreciate that. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I got Katrina Cancer up next, and then Winston Capricorn. I appreciate you guys. I would never put your business out there where people would actually know what we're talking. Only person you're gonna know exactly what the spirit is talking about. I don't put people on Front Street like that unless you're in the church. Or if you come in trying to be funny, then I put all your business out there. All right, we got Katrina Cancer. Katrina, where are you? And then after Katrina, oh, this is the picture right here. This is Oya. This is my head Arisha. Is that you, Ass 722?
I think you missed a few of them. Did you get Angie?
Angie.
Brickhouse, Monique, and St.
Yeah, I got Monique. Angie want to read it?
Yeah, it's all on there.
Okay. Angie. I got Angie, Sagittarius. Anybody else? I got Monique with the incense burning. I'm trying to get the readings done. I've got 3 more readings. I do this in between readings to make sure I clear the energy, so I don't because I have to disconnect from you guys. Katrina Cancer, here we go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Katrina. Katrina the Cancer. Katrina the Cancer. Katrina the Cancer. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Woo! Ebasa. Nedidosai. Edodobosai. Katrina the Cancer. What is it that this Cancer needs to be paying attention to? Ah! Nedidosai. I'm going to say that. Ooh. Nedidosai. What does this Cancer need to be paying attention to? Cancer, first thing I want to say, I want you to pay attention to your health, and regarding your legs. Pay attention to your legs. Make sure that you are exercising, drinking water, because I'm feeling some pulling in my leg right now. Also, making sure that I want you to because I'm stressed, but I need you to find some type of herbal remedy for your head, for your stress, and back away from any pill popping for a while. Clean your system. Okay. Katrina. Okay. Ugh. You're welcome. All right. Cancer. Your first card, your shadow card is, let's see what's going on with Cancer. Casting yourself in a favorable light. Ooh. It says Mem Chet Yud. It says my own being is illuminated beautifully and with the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the beauty, the positive and beautiful aspects of my true self, as opposed to the distorted and dark images projected by my ego. I'm gonna say this to my Cancer. This coming up for a shadow card for Cancer is that you're being seen in a negative light, and you have to allow your light to shine brighter, because you do have people around you that is they're painting a negative view of you. Your shadow card wants you, the Bible said, let your light shine. A lot of times, because of what's going on in your life, we start focusing on what people are saying and doing, and then we start actually aligning ourselves with the negativity and what they're saying. Do not align yourself with the negativity about what is being said. Align yourself with your true purpose or why you're doing what you're doing. Because this talks about ego. Do not let your ego get also the best of you. Then your middle card, everybody side. It's so much. You need a blockbuster and a reversal. It's on my website. Mem Bet Hey. It says, farewell to arm. This is your present card. It said, just as light of a bowl banishes darkness from a room, conflict on every scale between people arguing about parking spaces, between nations arguing about oil field, is brought to a peaceful end through the light of this name. This is definitely, I would encourage you to do Psalm 23 and 27. There is conflict, but I believe because of the gossip that is going on, this is creating the conflict. But this card is talking about bringing things to a peaceful end. I would also do mental clarity, but when people, most people don't know this about my mental clarity instant. If you burn mental clarity, it would expose people that is creating confusion. When people gossip, they create confusion, and that will actually expose who's actually doing all this running their mouth. Then you got your outcome card is recapturing the sparks. Yud Lamed Yud. It says shards of light are drawn out of the destructive entity that reside within my being. Their life force is cut off, and I am then replenished with divine energy. Life grows brighter and each and every day, and billions of sacred sparks are returned to my soul. This card right here is saying you will be restored. I don't know you, you don't know me, but this card talks about restoration for a Cancer. But I would tell you this also, do not hold on to the past of this situation, because Cancers have a tendency of staying in the past and holding on to things. And the reason I'm encouraging you to do this is because the way that God is going to bless you and restore you, giving you double for your trouble, even though that happened to you, it'll be like it never happened, because you will be blessed beyond what was done. Because this card talks about connecting to the divine, and it talks about your life becoming better and better and better. Do not allow the things you do not like and the things that have happened or happening, because right now it's happening, to jade you to the point that you mess up your hand for what God got for you in the future, because it's right around the corner. Winston. After Winston, then we're going to have Angie. I hope that you guys, that we are already over 1,000, because we got more than enough people in here to help me get to that goal. I appreciate it if you do it. Winston, where are you? Did I read my Virgo? And I got Virgo. Let me go ahead and read Virgo. Shawanda. Yeah, you still on the list. I got you. I'm going to read. Let me check off so I don't get confused. Trina. I'm going to read Virgo, Winston, and then Angie. Shawanda the Virgo. Here we go. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into light of my eyes concerning Shawanda the Virgo. Shawanda the Virgo. Shawanda the Virgo. That which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning this Virgo. Woo! Some good loving. All right, Virgo. I like what I feel. Shawanda the Virgo. Praise God. Fearfully and wonderfully made, Virgo. Praise Jesus. Praise Jehovah, Lord God Almighty. Ebasa. Thank you, Lord, for eyes to see and ears to hear. That that which is in the dark for Virgo. Show me what is going on with Shawanda, the Virgo. Ebasa. What is the Virgo needs to pay attention to? All right, Virgo. Obasa. You got to stop putting it on them. Woo, Virgo. My God. I'll be RN. I will be back on tonight at 9 o'clock. Cause this when I'm reading like this, it drains me too much. All right. I love you and I appreciate you. Your first card, Virgo, talks about freedom. Your shadow card, Virgo, freedom. It says Mem Zadak Resh. It said, I perceive the balance and harmony that fills all creation. Mother Earth talking, especially in hardship, challenges, and tests that I now must face throughout life. The power of this name, I arise with the strength to pass all of those tests, to rise to a higher level of being, and to gain joy and fulfillment that accompanies true spiritual transformation. I unlock the chains of ego and achieve freedom. Virgo, this is a very strong and powerful card. This is a very spiritual card for Virgo. This is mercurial energy. This is talking about having wisdom, Mother Earth. Virgo's rule is Mother Earth. This talking about you being challenged, but this also talking about whatever challenges you're going through. They say you need to pay attention to your strength, lean on your strength and your wisdom, because whatever you're dealing with, it is about transformation with you, and it's also about you going to higher levels in your being. This is such a, I don't know you, but this is a very spiritual card. You dealing with some stuff, but I'm not even going to say it's not a negative, because it's actually working for your good. And you're dealing with some hardship and some challenges and some tests, and you facing them. But you have the strength, and they say you will pass them, and it will cause spiritual transformation. Then your middle card, Virgo, is talking about forget thyself. Lamed Hey Chet. It said, I now transcend the limits of my own being. I cling to the tree of life. Happiness finds me that my ego is out of the spotlight. I can get out of my own way and letting go of all stubbornness. This right here is saying that you're not in control, that your spirit, whatever God is doing in your life, it is going to take you into a positive direction. I know that you're used to being in control, because right here you got a lot. This talks about freedom, being able to Sister Monique saying this song, let go and let God. This right here, trust your spirit. Trust what God is doing. I know you want to put your hands on the ring, but this card, right, these two cards, it really let me know that if you get out of the way, you're going to come out on top. And it talks about you actually being happy, being content. This is also talks about you actually moving forward beyond self. Then look at this card right here. Victory over addictions. This card right here saying, when I see this card right here, this says like God is going to deliver you out of all of your affliction. Whatever you're going through, this is definitely Psalm 35 and 37. Yes, you're dealing with some stuff, but you will endure. But it also saying you will be delivered. But you got to let God do it. This card, it says, Pei He Lamed. It said, I am ready to battle the nasty habits and the unpleasant character traits that I have not been able to get rid of. This name ensures my victory. Do you hear me, Virgo? It ensures my victory over the forces of ego. I am imbued with emotional power and discipline to triumph over all self-centered impulses and negative desires. This is also, Virgo, talking about Psalm 25. Don't forget that. Read that for the day is out. Ooh, I felt that. That High John the Conqueror incense I got, and that Blockbuster, and that money incense will work wonders for this Virgo. All right, now we got, thank you so much for y'all patience. This ain't easy doing this. And being accurate. All right, Winston, Capricorn. Yes, I will be back on at 9 o'clock. All right, here we go, Winston. She said, Virgo says, you did that to the point. I don't miss, baby. You should see me in my consultation. I've been doing this since I was a child. I'm almost 50 years old. And let me tell y'all something about that Virgo right there. If I had missed, she'll put me on Front Street. Yeah, get a consultation with me and see how I don't get to the butters on the duck. Kim Penner said, don't forget. All right, I gotta only 10 more minutes on this. Winston, hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Winston the Capricorn. Winston the Capricorn. Ebasa, Winston the Capricorn. Winston the Capricorn. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Show me. Edidiosa. Winston the Capricorn. Winston the Capricorn. I don't know. I'm gonna say this, Winston. Either you're somebody conjuring. It's conjuring. Spiritual work is going on around you. Capricorn. Let me see if this is negative first. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. That which is in the dark. Yep. If I'm there you go. Got my hit. You doing something, but it's there. You got enemies. You got people at work against you, Winston, Capricorn. You dealing with some type of conjure. What is it that this Capricorn needs to pay attention to? Winston. I tell you, if I'm doing your reading, if something's going on, I'm going to pick it up. What is it this Capricorn needs to be paying attention to? Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate that. Y'all know I appreciate it. I got you, Kim Pendleton. Don't do me like that, Gemini. Don't do me like that. Your first shadow card is the Death of Death. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. That's Saturn energy. This card, they're saying that Winston, you cannot continue to dwell. Guys, do not send a donation for readings, because I will be back on this evening. I can only do so many readings. People that do a bunch of readings back to back to back like that, and then I do real reading. That's too much energy. Mario, if you want to wait till this evening, or I can have him send your money back, because I can't. That's too much on my body. I will be back at 9 o'clock if you want to wait and you trust me enough. But Winston, Capricorn, you need to leave the past alone. It says Nun Yud Tav. It says, I now focus my attention and meditate with total conviction and certainty upon the absolute demise of the angel of death once and for all. But this coming up for Capricorn, death is mean renewal. Some like the past is the past. Old things are passed away. This is what they want you to pay attention to. That what's over is over, and to move forward in your life. Your middle card is Diamond in the Rough. This is a very good card, because this means that the best is yet to come for this Capricorn. This is mean that your latter shall be greater than your former. This makes so much sense. If you understand that that was an experience for you to go through, this card right here is saying, Resh Hey Ayin. It said, here I accomplished nothing less than the complete transformation of a negative situation into positive opportunities and blessing. This is Psalm 25 for you and Psalm 27. Manna rains down upon me, and life begins to taste like anything my soul desires or imagines. Then your outcome card, Capricorn, is this. Finish what you started. This is a lineup moving forward in your life. Want to encourage you, do not allow what's in the past to affect your present or your future. Lamed Kaf Bet. It said, I am endowed with the power to conclude everything I begin, especially tasks and goals of a spiritual nature. The prayers that you have prayed are going to be answered, but they are moving, and you have to recognize what they're moving. I can wait, and Kim can get her. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sister Angie. All right, guys. I'm going to do Kim Pendleton. Thank you so much, Angie. I appreciate that, sweetheart. Mario, remind me that I got read for Angie tonight. Kim. Gemini. If it goes off on TikTok, I only have so many minutes left on this thing. I didn't charge it to be on here this long. Hear these words which I speak. That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes, concerning Kim Pendleton. Kim Pendleton, the Gemini. What is it that this Gemini? That which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. You need to do some blockbuster, Kim, everybody concerning your business. There's a slowdown. Everybody. I don't know if you have traveled or you need you're going to travel, but I do see some type of moving about traveling coming up. Either you just came back or you're going somewhere. See that as well. What's in the dark, bring it to the light. What is it that this Gemini needs to be paying attention to? Oh, I'm drunk. Here we go. Your first card is Prophecy and Parallel Universe. Pay attention to the word, the rhema word that was spoken. Hey, yud, yud. It said, I am bestowed with the power of prophecy, and with my consciousness elevated and my awareness enlightened, I have the power to enter into new universes of transformation in life. Pay attention to the word that has been spoken. There's a prophetic word. It is also talking about elevation and transformation. Gemini, ruled by Mercury, so this is not going to take long. You're funny. Your middle card, what's going on now? Say enough is never enough. The lead, none, yud. It says, my eyes and ears remain focused on the end goal at all times. I awaken the persistence and the passion to never, that means never settle for less. This is the card, your card coming up right now, not to settle for less. This is also your card is saying focus on the end goal and be persistent. Your eyes and heart are focused on the end goal at all times. Do not get distracted or wavering. Then your outcome card, Kim, is fertility. Your outcome card. Kaf Lamed Yud. It said abundance and fruitfulness fills my being, and I'm imbued with the power of procreation. My personal meditation is more powerful, and I can also meditate upon others who are trying to start a family. This card is talking about making sure that you're focused on the things you want. Listen, guys, we're in a time right now, especially our air sign. Do not be thinking on negative things because it will come to pass. This your outcome card is talking about abundance and fruitfulness. It is talking about in the end you will have abundance. You will have more than enough. But it also saying you need to concentrate on things that are positive. This is I would, if I was you, I would do Psalms 112 and 113. If you still have some of my blockbuster, mix that with that money blessing incense that I have, and it will work wonders for you in this era of time. Guys, this is the time. Whatever you can imagine, it can happen. Okay? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, baby. All right, guys. I got to go. All right, thank you so much, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and to each and every one of you guys that hung in there. We almost been on here 2 hours. Oh, my God. I got to go eat. And thank you so much to those that have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Hopefully, we are at 1,000 or even over 1,000. I appreciate you so very, very much. All right, God bless and good evening. See y'all tonight. All right, we got Kim Pendleton. This is the Angie. Brother Mario. Mary RN. Monique Fofo. Lakeisha M. Tisha. Madam May. Oh, I ain't even see her come in. Brother Johnny. Mother Susan. Sister Brickhouse. Peter Miller from Trinidad. He was working for me today. I thank you so much, sir. Quintella, Harriet, Trina, Natasha, Yolanda, Brother Johnny, Kim. I didn't see all y'all came out. Sister Jackie, Tree Rhonda. All right now. Bridget, Christina L. Turner. Nancy Smith, Niecy Smith, I meant to say. Natasha, Mama Susan, and Dillard. All right, and Minister Mario, son of Ochosi. All right, guys. Woo, we are doing that. God bless.